From the birth of a new nation to the superpower we know today, the story of America has been written by its presidents. Some led with vision, others with controversy, but each left a mark on history. In this video, we journey through the lives and leadership of every U.S. president, from George Washington to Joe Biden, and how they shaped the country we live in today. It all began with George Washington, the general who refused to be king. Serving from 1789 to 1797, he set the example of peaceful transfer of power and unity. Then came John Adams, the first to live in the White House, facing a divided young nation. Thomas Jefferson expanded America's borders with the Louisiana Purchase. James Madison, the father of the Constitution, led through the War of 1812, while James Monroe introduced the Monroe Doctrine, warning Europe to stay out of the Americas. And John Quincy Adams, son of a president, pushed for progress in science, education, and infrastructure. Then came Andrew Jackson, a war hero and populist, known for empowering common citizens, but also criticized for the Trail of Tears. The mid-1800s saw rising tensions over slavery, with leaders like James Polk, who expanded U.S. territory to the Pacific, and Millard Fillmore, who struggled to keep peace. Finally, Abraham Lincoln rose, the man who held the Union together during its darkest hour. His Emancipation Proclamation freed millions, but he paid the ultimate price for his vision of unity. After Lincoln's assassination, Andrew Johnson and Ulysses S. Grant faced the challenge of rebuilding the South. By the late 1800s, presidents like Rutherford B. Hayes, James Garfield, and Chester Arthur fought corruption and modernized government. Theodore Roosevelt then charged onto the scene, breaking up monopolies, protecting nature, and building the Panama Canal. He defined the era of American power. The 20th century began with turmoil. Woodrow Wilson led the U.S. through World War I, promising peace without victory. Then came Franklin D. Roosevelt, who lifted America from the Great Depression and led through World War II with his New Deal programs and unbreakable optimism. His successor, Harry Truman, made the fateful call to end the war with atomic bombs and began the Cold War era. Dwight D. Eisenhower brought stability and prosperity to the 1950s. Then came John F. Kennedy, whose call to ask not what your country can do for you inspired a generation. Before his tragic assassination, Lyndon B. Johnson advanced civil rights, but faced backlash over the Vietnam War. Richard Nixon opened relations with China, but resigned amid Watergate. The 1980s brought Ronald Reagan, the great communicator, whose policies and charisma helped end the Cold War. George H.W. Bush oversaw the Gulf War. Bill Clinton presided over an economic boom. And George W. Bush faced the defining tragedy of 9/11. Barack Obama, the nation's first black president, brought hope, healthcare reform, and a message of unity. Then Donald Trump broke political norms, his presidency marked by boldness, controversy, and a changing media landscape. And finally, Joe Biden, leading amid division, a pandemic, and a global economic shift, promising to restore the soul of America. From Washington to Biden, 46 leaders, each with triumphs and trials. Their legacies remind us that leadership shapes not just nations, but generations. The story of America isn't perfect, but it's always moving forward. Which U.S. president do you think made the biggest impact? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more history stories that shaped our world.
You've been listening to Veil of Mystery, where the line between truth and terror begins to blur. Subscribe for more real and fictional tales that will keep you awake at night.